Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, good people? How's everybody doing? Look, we got to kind of address something I seen today. An article I read from thesponge.com, and it's going to be in reference to Lincoln Riley. The article wasn't about Lincoln Riley, but I just began to really kind of reflect on Lincoln Riley and his actual decision making, why he made this particular decision to leave USC and to leave Oklahoma and go to USC. We got to really look and dig into the numbers because, man, look, man, I'm looking at all these Oklahoma fans, man, they about to have a fit. They about to have a fit. I don't understand why Lincoln Riley did this. I don't understand why would you leave what they consider blue blood program to leave into another blue blood program. But we got to dig into some numbers now. We got to really tap into this thing and really understand what's taking place. And see, what people don't understand is this. Lincoln Riley, man, he's playing chess. You know what I'm saying? He's not playing checkers. Lincoln Riley is playing chess and not checkers. And then when you look at we got to really break it down too as being the perfect fit, because Lincoln Riley is the perfect fit. Lincoln Riley has some star quality to him, and you know, characteristics about him that really pinpoints him and puts him here at the University of Southern California. But I want to get into this list, and the list was and it's from the Sponge. It's from the Sponge.com. The list is it says true blue blood programs. They have 8 true blue blood programs that they consider to be true blue blood programs. And Georgia fans gonna be mad because they just won a national championship and they're not even in this program. I mean this particular list right now. But they got top 8, and it says Alabama, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Nebraska, Michigan, USC, and Texas. So you see, those are the true, what they consider blue blood programs. And people, you know, some of, you know, my viewers, they may be so young to where they really don't understand like Nebraska or you know, Michigan, or, you know, some of these other programs. But man, some of these programs got major history. And when we really dig into the numbers, when we really look at the numbers, let's look into it. Let's look into it. You know, when we're dealing with the most Heisman trophies, let's dig into these programs. You got Ohio State, you got seven Heisman trophies. You got Oklahoma, 7. You got Notre Dame, 7. You got USC, 7. You got Alabama, 4. You got Auburn, 5. You got Florida with 3. You got Florida State with 3. You got Michigan with 3. You got Nebraska with 3. And then you got Army with 3. These are Heisman trophies. And you see at the top, who has the top 4 is USC, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Notre Dame. But then let's even dig a little bit deeper right now. Let's dig into this thing a little bit deeper as to why Lincoln Riley, why he made the decision he did. Because if you look, Oklahoma has 7 Heisman Trophy winners. USC has 7 Heisman Trophy winners. But then Lincoln Riley, you know, I believe he was back there scratching his head saying, you know what? I reached my ceiling here at Oklahoma. I did some good things. And let me tell you, much respect to the Oklahoma fans. I'm not going to be like the way I see some of them right now tripping. Some of them tripping. They want to bash us, you know. And I get it. I get, you know, you guys had some bad experience with us. We took the coach, number 1. And then, okay, you know, national championship, was it 55-19, 2005, I believe, 2004. I get it. You know, but we got to really dig into this thing. And Lincoln Riley said, you know what? I believe this is what he was saying. He said, I had some great accomplishments at the University of Oklahoma. I've had some great teams. I've made the playoffs. But I believe I've reached my ceiling. Not only did I reach my ceiling as high as I can go, but I'm recruiting from Southern California, some of the best players in the country. So, you know, and I think he really, I believe he really recognizes that the talent pool, that he's in a 30-mile radius of the location where some of the best talent is all over Southern California. But then within a 30-mile radius, you got all these schools that you can tap into, that you got access to. It's not like that with Oklahoma. And so I think Lincoln Riley is playing chess, people. He's not playing checkers. And you got to understand, he from his perspective, he's viewing this from a whole nother view. And so he's probably saying to himself as well, the prestigious University of Southern California, Yes, they got the same amount of Heisman trophies as Oklahoma. But then we got to go even further into the numbers. What numbers am I talking about? We're talking about these numbers. National championships. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where it separates. This is where Oklahoma and USC, when we talk about blue bloods, because yes, Oklahoma is a blue blood, but Lincoln Riley understands that, people always say, it's levels to this. Guess what? It really is some levels to this. USC is levels to this. USC is on another level than Oklahoma. Are they both blue bloods? Yes. But is USC on another level? Yes. Heisman Trophy winners, they on the same level. National championships, USC is pulling away. Let me give you national championships. You got some national championships here. Iowa. This is all time. Iowa 4. Georgia Tech 4. Cal 4. Texas 4. Illinois 5. Nebraska 5. Auburn 5. Miami 5. Michigan State 6. Tennessee 6. Let's see. We got Oklahoma 7. Ohio State 8. We got Pittsburgh 9. USC and Michigan are tied. 11 national championships. And then after that, it's going to be Alabama. Do you see what I'm saying? It's levels to this. There's history that has been established that you can't just take away. Lincoln Riley understands that. Yes, USC hadn't been all the way at the top as of late, but he understands that there's some history here when he walks through those halls, of USC. It's some history here when he goes to the Coliseum, which had the Olympics there. You know what I'm saying? There is some major history here, and Lincoln Riley, he understands not only is there history here, but he understands that he's about to recapture something that only. And let me tell you this. I believe this. I truly believe this. I believe there's only a few coaches that could do what's taking place right now with the recruiting and with the transfer portal. I believe that you had to have a certain type of quality to come to USC. I believe that you have to have a certain type of star quality, and that's what something that Pete Carroll had. Pete Carroll had what you call that it factor. Lincoln Riley has this it factor. Lincoln Riley has it written all over him. He's young. He coaches. And let me tell you this. It was some great coaches that they had lined up. You had the Cincinnati coach, Lou Fickell. You had, I think Brian Kelly was mentioned, Notre Dame. You had Mario Cristobal, that was Oregon. You had, who else did you have? You had a few coaches. You had Matt Campbell, Iowa State. So you had all these coaches that were good coaches, but they wouldn't have been the fit. And let me tell you this: when you're talking about a fit for the University of Southern California, it's just not. It's a prestigious university. It's just not any type of university. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be the right mold. Lincoln Riley is that right mold. He fits the right mold, the charisma, the offensive, explosive mindset. Lincoln Riley's mindset from an offensive perspective, I mean, he's an offensive genius. And so you got to think what he was thinking. Let's think about what he was thinking. He was thinking like, okay, Oklahoma's getting ready. I'm just saying, this is just my thought process. You tell me what you think. And then I need you to like, share, subscribe, and I need you to give me your comments down on the bottom. I want to know what you think. Did I leave out any blue blood programs that you think may be good blue blood programs that you maybe think that's not in there? And if so, I want you to give me some stats. I don't just want us to just, from our feelings, because sometimes guess what? I feel like a nut and sometimes I don't. I don't want to go off of our feelings. I want to go off of actual numbers, and let's get some real talk. I think we can have some grown man conversation, and grown men should be able to do grown man talk. So let's get these numbers down here. Let's get these teams down here, and you tell me what you think. You tell me if this is accurate, based upon national championships, based upon Heisman's, and based upon the Sponge.com, which says that there are 8 true blue blood programs. I need you guys to give me some feedback. And so I think that Lincoln Riley, was thinking about this, and he considered the very fact that he has an opportunity within a 30-mile radius, because Malachi Nelson, who was the quarterback that was committed to him for next year, 2023, he was committed to him. He's right out of in Los Angeles. He's right out of there. he decommitted. Now he's committed to us. You know, Lincoln Riley, I mean, you don't have to go far. And I think Lincoln Riley really realizes as well, if you look at the landscape of college football, if you look at all the major programs, whether, you know, look at their rosters and look at their quarterbacks, whether it's DJ from Clemson, Cali product, whether it's Ole Miss quarterback, Matt Corral, Cali product, whether it's Bryce Young, Alabama, Cali product. You know, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, you got the Cali quarterbacks, whether it's even JT Daniels, even though he lost his job, Cali product. You know, so the list goes on and on and on. And in Lincoln Riley's mind, let's just think about it, Oklahoma fan, because I don't want you to look at him in a negative light. We don't look at Pete Carroll in a negative light when he bounced on us, right? We don't look at that. I mean, hey, he did what he had to do. Thank you for the time that you had here. We won a national championship. We appreciate that. You gone? Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. So now let's just look at this thing. Let's look at it in Lincoln Riley's mindset, and let's just really think about how he's thinking about it. I can probably go a little bit higher. You know, taking Oklahoma to the SEC with my offense. You know, I mean, it might not be the best thing for me. I might not be feeling it. I'm not saying that's what he was feeling, but hey, let's just keep it real talk. But at the same time, I can get all these high-power recruits. I can get all these high-power players within a 30-mile radius. I got access to them. And I could build a powerhouse here. I could build something special. And not only that, I got the history to back me up. I got the history, the national championships to back me up. I got the Heisman Trophy winners that can back me up. I got the stats saying that the blue blood programs can back me up, that this is one of them. So let's don't knock Lincoln Riley, Oklahoma fan. Let's just understand his thinking process. Let's just understand his opportunity. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Say you work for a major company. You're a major company making great money. But then all of a sudden, another major opportunity comes your way. Maybe offering you a couple $100,000 more. And not only that, it's going to be easier for you to do your job because of the environment. Would you take that job or would you stay there? So that's what I want you to look at. I want you to think about that. I want you to look at that. And look, man, don't give Lincoln Riley a hard time, man. He's playing chess. He's not playing checkers, man. You got people out here playing checkers, man. Lincoln Riley is playing chess. And this was a chess move for him to make that move to Southern California. So look, man, I need y'all to drop the comments and the likes and the shares. I need some feedback on this. I want to know what you think about this, all right? Until then, hey, have a good one.